Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you? I'm your subject teacher Miss Nadia. I'm going to teach you social studies in class 8, but I'm going to teach you a book of a class 9, Pakistan Studies in textbook board Jamshoro in class 8. Let's continue our chapter number 8, the culture of Pakistan. In the last video we have discussed about the Urdu language. Now we will discuss about the regional languages of Pakistan. The first regional language which we will discuss, that is Sindhi language. Sindhi is the one of the oldest South Asian language. With the arrival of the Muslims, the several Arabic, Persian and the Turkish word enter in this language. It's the oldest language of South Asia. When the Muslim arrived after the Muhammad bin Qasim, many Muslims was arrived in South Asia, and their language was Arabic, Persian, and Turkish, which was included in the Sindhi language. Sindhi is written in the modified Arabic script. The first local language in which the Holy Quran was translated. That is a huge compliment and a success for the Sindhi language. The first time the Holy Quran was translated into this provisional language. Shah Abdul Latif Bhittai and Sachal Sarmat are the most prominent poet in the Sindhi poetry. The Sindhi language took modern look in 19th century. The modern development has been started in the 19th century, which has been adopted the European, Chinese and Japanese form of poetry in the Sindhi language. The Sindhi language of today has a very rich treasure of knowledge and literature. The University of Sindh and the Karachi University have the department of the Sindhi languages. Sindhi is the official language of Sindh province. Sindhi Language Authority has been established in 1990 for the promotion of Sindhi language. Sindhi Adabi Board promotes Sindhi language and literature by publishing standard, classic and the modern work. I hope you understand it. Another provisional language, that is Punjabi. The Punjabi vocabulary includes the word from the Arabic, Turkish and the Persian languages. Although there are a minor difference of a dialect means while speaking in the Punjabi spoken in the different parts of Punjab. There is a little bit a different type of speaking, as you can say, in the different parts of Punjab, but basically the Punjabi is similar in all Punjab. Some ancient Buddhist monk wrote religious and the devotional lyrics in Punjabi. Proper work in the Punjabi literature really started after the arrival of a Muslim in the South Asia. Bulle Shah, Baba Farid Ganj Shakkar, Khwaja Ghulam Farid, Faris Shah and Sultan Bahu are the famous poet of Punjabi language. With the 20th century, novel, plays, short stories are written in the Punjabi languages. Punjabi is taught as an optional subject in Punjab. There is a department of a Punjabi language in the University of Punjab. A large number of young Punjabi writers, dramastic and the poet have emerged during the last 35 years. Punjabi drama and films has made the language richer and popular among all the masses, mean all the languages. The most important topic of this chapter is importance of Urdu language. As you can see, Urdu is a national language of Pakistan, but it has been understood all over the Pakistan. We can say it is a common communication link between all the provinces of Pakistan. All the provinces had many contribution in the promoting of a Urdu language. That is make Urdu language as a importance. That is made Urdu language as an important. It's important as the national language of Pakistan. So let's start. Source of contact. How it has become the source of contact between the provinces of Pakistan. Urdu has been understood and spoken by each and every part and each and every individual of Pakistan. So that's why it is spoken and understood all provinces of Pakistan. That's why it has become a main source of a communication or contact between the provinces of Pakistan. Role in the Pakistan movement. Second, in the early stage of Pakistan movement, Urdu was the most favorite languages in the subcontinent because it has contained the Arabic, Persian and Turkish vocabulary, even English vocabulary in it. So that's why many leaders like Sayyid Ahmad Khan, Allama Iqbal, Qaid-e-Azam, Hasan Mohani, Allama Shibli Nomani. There was many famous Muslim leaders who has promoted Urdu as compared to the Hindi language. Common logi. Urdu is a common language and it is understood in each province of Pakistan. So we can say that it has developed a intimate relationship between the provinces of Pakistan. Media communication, radio, television, press, newspaper, all are the all has played an important role in the communication and the promotion of national unity through the national and provisional languages. We can say that the media communication has played an important role. We are having a many Urdu newspapers, radio stations, and even the televisions, the drama television, the news channels. They have promoted Urdu as a important language of Pakistan, as a national language of Pakistan. Source of benefit. What kind of a benefit we are getting from the Urdu language? Many famous poetries, the written work in the different regional languages or the provisional languages has been translated into the Urdu language, and that has become the source of benefit for the people of Pakistan, because if they are Punjabi and they cannot uh, read Sindhi, and then the material of Shah Abdul Latif Bhitai, such as Sarmas, has been translated into Urdu, so that will become much more easier for them to understand. Coordination. Pakistan is a federation of 4 provinces. Pakistan serves the medium of a coordination between the different provinces of Pakistan. Therefore, Urdu play an important role in the national unity. International languages. Urdu, when we discuss about the history of Urdu, definitely we link ourselves with the Aryans. So we can say that the birth of Urdu is 3000 year old. So that has become an international language because it has a huge literature and treasure, knowledge and treasure in the among the all the languages of the world. Common medium, that has become the Urdu become a common language, connection and a unity among the people of the subcontinent, because Islam is the binding force for the Muslim of the subcontinent, but the Urdu was a language through which they have preaches the message of Islam, and Urdu became the one language which unite the Muslim of the subcontinent. That's why it became a common medium. I hope you understand this topic. Let's continue next topic. The next topic is the festivals of Pakistan. As you know, we are the Muslim state, and the major festival which has been celebrated in the Pakistan are the Muslim festival. But still, the non-Muslims are also living in this Pakistan. 96 point something Muslims are living, and 3.7%, I think, the non-Muslims are living in Pakistan. So we are not only today celebrating all the major Islamic festivals in the Pakistan, also the non-Muslim festival. So let's discuss about the Muslim festival. The first festival which we celebrate is Eid ul-Fitr. Eid ul-Fitr has been celebrated at the end of the Ramzan or the first of Shawwal. This is rewarded in the form of the blessing of Allah to those Muslims who fasted for the whole month of Ramzan. When we just fasted for the whole month of Ramzan, after that at the first of Shawwal we celebrated the Eid ul-Fitr. We used to wear good dresses, exchange gifts, help poor people in the Eid ul-Fitr. Eid ul-Azha, it is celebrated on the 10th of the month of Zilhajj in the memory of a great sacrifice of Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam, when he offered to sacrifice the life of his dearest son Hazrat Ismail to fulfill the decree of Almighty Allah. That is a huge sacrifice done by the Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam when Allah asked him to sacrifice his son, and he sacrifices his son. That was a huge sacrifice in the history of the mankind. Eid al-Miladul Nabi. It is celebrated on the 12th of the Islamic month of Rabi Awwal with a great love and devotion. It is celebrated to express the happiness on the birth of our Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That is a birthday date of our Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So that is also has been celebrated in Pakistan on a huge way. The non-Muslim festivals. The non-Muslim festival was the Christian. Christians celebrate the birth of Hazrat Isa alayhi salam, Jesus Christ, on the 25th December, and the Easter festival in April. Hindu and Sikh also are living in Pakistan. Hindu and Sikh also celebrate their festivals of Diwali, Ram Leela, Holi, Rakhi Bandhan and Baisakhi. These are the festival which has been celebrated in Pakistan. I hope you understand this topic. If you have any query, do contact me. Take care. Allah Hafiz.